I would like to open up briefly for a Q&A session, but please only questions if everything in the presentations of Sonam, Banker or Rachel was not clear, but please keep the content-related discussion to the coffee break. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that fair to our coming three speakers to compromise their speaking time. So are there any questions? Was there anything unclear in Sonam's, Banker's or Rachel's presentation? No, thank you very much. So we keep precious minutes for the following speakers. So as our next speaker, I'd like to welcome Heide Bergmann. Heide and I, we know each other since quite a while from local policies in Freiburg. Heide, you're speaking about learning to shape the future and the Ökostation, the eco-station in Freiburg. Your turn.
Thank you, Peter Heller. I'm Heide Bergmann and I'm the co-founder of the Freiburg Ökostation. And I want to speak about learning to shape the future, and I use the example of the Freiburg Ökostation. And I want to present to you also Ulrike Hecht. She is distributing some informations about the Ökostation, so I can present the Ökostation only in short. And 2 years ago, the members of the convention has visited the Freiburg Ökostation. It's an environmental education center, and it was founded in 1986 by the BUND, Bund für Umwelt und Naturschutz, a nature protection organization allied to Friends of the Earth. It's an ecological building and a national garden, and about 15,000 visitors came annually. The focus of my presentation today will be how can we engage people to actively participate in sustainable development? And second, how can we successfully establish an environmental education center in the long term? It's sure that the Ökostation is working in the conditions of a European country. But however, I want to point out some success factors of our work which are perhaps transferable to other regions of the world. Let us first take a view at the beginning. The beginning was not easy because the BUND hasn't enough money. But nevertheless, the center was created at a favorable point in time. There was an increased environmental awareness of the German population in the 80s. After the nuclear disaster of Chernobyl and some chemical accidents in industries, there has been a big or a radical change in environmental policies. The environmental ministry has been created, and on the local level, the mayor of environmental protections. The center was built with the city of Freiburg as partner. This was very advantageous since the beginning because the NGO, with the ideas, with the members, with the citizens, volunteers, and on the other hand, the city of Freiburg as promoter. And also it was occasionally of the Federal State Gardening Exhibition, which was a great public event. From the outset, the Ökostation Freiburg sees itself as an information center for a broad public. We are open to visitors of all ages, educational levels and social classes. We offer easily accessible events, open to families, professionals, students and citizens. And I'll give you one example, because the families aimed to have free time at weekend, at Sunday. Well, the Ökostation was also opened at Sunday. The program we offer is about topics which interest people in their everyday life. People can learn about nature conservation, health, sustainable consumption, organic gardening, ecological house building, or saving energy, and more. We offer also training and support, for example, for committed citizens, for green city projects, e.g. urban gardening or tree sponsoring. The heart of the Ökostation is a green classroom. Direct hands-on experiences of nature by exploring, touching, smelling is a basic need from children, especially in big cities. The out-of-school education meets with a great interest from schools and kindergartens. So from the beginning on, they were very interested to come into Ökostation as an out-of-school learning location. About 400 groups each year came to Ökostation. Some classroom subjects, the students learn about biodiversity, organic agriculture, nutrition, renewable energies, solar cooking, avoiding waste in a practical way. Important are our cooperations partners. First, are the city of Freiburg. Peter Heller has been in the 19th the mayor for environmental protection in Freiburg, and we worked together and created or designed an educational program for avoiding waste. And this is since today a very important part of our work. And the Freiburg Waste Disposal Company is a provider or is promoter. Also, the Nature Fountain of Federal State Baden-Württemberg is a promoter of the Ökostation. The cooperation with schools. We offer training for students participating in school solar projects or school garden projects. The students cultivate vegetables or herbs for the school kitchens. And the Ökostation give advice and training to schools. The United Nations World Summits of both Rio de Janeiro and Johannesburg brought along new approaches of learning. As you know, education plays in the agenda a key role in sustainable development. So also our work was a little changed since then. We teach knowledge about our consumption here, or the impacts on the world and in global climate change and global injustice. But knowledge is not enough. It's necessary to develop skills, attitudes, and values in a global responsibility. Learning, shaping competences is important. For example, creative and critical thinking, imagining future scenarios, solving complex problems in a collaborative way, and participating in democratic processes. We also make use of the political framework. As you perhaps know, the UNESCO implemented the decade of education for sustainable development between 2005 and 2014 in Germany. And the Ökostation participated, such as in numerous other environmental education centers. We participated all in Germany and has been awarded an official project. This decade brought with it a great public interest in education work. At present, Ökostation participated in UNESCO Global Action Programme, which is a following up to the decade. Networking is a substantial part of our work. With other eco-centers, there's an umbrella organization in whole Germany of all environmental education centers. And then with other institutions, local agenda groups, and initiatives on the local level, we work together and develop sustainable teaching programs, or say offer them from as out of school teaching place, and and we work together. Also political and civil society stakeholders and the municipality and business companies. To this can add international exchange. We offer guided tours, seminars for foreign groups. We offer internship for international students. And we have partnerships with 2 Japanese eco-centers. I would like to summarize. The most important of our successful work at the Ökostation in Freiburg was reaching a great public, was enabling an ecological lifestyle, always in a practical way, was building solid cooperations, especially with schools, and networking, and enjoying what you are doing. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Heide. Yeah, it's good to see what has come of the Eco-Station, which is today an unchallenged and fully recognized part of the services that the city and the partner organizations offer, especially for young people and visitors, in learning more about ecology, ecosystems, energy, waste management, the whole range of topics that are dear to us in this convent as well.